Welcome to our spine-chilling tour of America's most haunted locations. From eerie mansions to ghostly battlefields, these places are sure to give you goosebumps. We're about to dive headfirst into the dark heart of America, exploring the stories, the evidence, and the raw, chilling energy that lingers within these haunted walls. Get ready, because where we're going, you can practically taste the fear in the air. Let's dive in. Salem. Just the name sends shivers down your spine. This isn't just Halloween town. It's where the weight of history sits heavy, where the echoes of the witch trials still whisper on the wind. You can practically feel the energy of the accused, the fear, the desperation clinging to the very cobblestones. And trust me, we've investigated enough to know some spirits refuse to be silenced by time. They linger in the shadows, replaying their final moments, their pain palpable. Think about it. Innocent lives taken, fueled by fear and paranoia. That kind of energy doesn't just fade away. It festers, it grows, it waits. Salem's a place where the veil between our world and the next feels thin, almost non-existent. So be warned, when you walk these streets, you're walking alongside the restless dead. This place is like a haunted labyrinth, a house built on fear and obsession. Imagine Sarah Winchester, haunted by the spirits taken by her family's rifles, driven to build endlessly to appease the dead. Staircases that lead to nowhere, doors that open to brick walls, windows overlooking other rooms. It's madness, but a fascinating, unsettling madness that draws you in. You can almost hear the hammering, the sawing, the constant construction 24/7 for decades. Was it fear, guilt, or maybe something whispering in her ear, guiding her hand? Whatever the reason, this house became a prison of her own making. Imagine the energy trapped within these walls, the restless spirits unable to escape this architectural purgatory. This isn't just a house, it's a cage. Maybe for Sarah, maybe for the spirits, or maybe for something far more sinister. The air is heavy here, thick with the weight of tragedy and the unknown. This is a place where every step could be your last, every turn could lead you face to face with something you can't explain. Deep in the heart of Louisiana, draped in Spanish moss and secrets, lies Myrtles Plantation. This isn't just a beautiful antebellum mansion, it's a house soaked in blood and tragedy. They say at least 10 murders happened here, their energy seeping into the very foundation of the place. You can feel it the moment you step on the grounds. A heaviness, a stillness, like something's watching you. And then there's Chloe, the plantation's most infamous resident. A slave girl murdered within these walls, her spirit is said to be responsible for much of the paranormal activity here. Objects moving on their own, unexplained noises, even full-bodied apparitions. Chloe's rage is palpable, but she's not alone. Other spirits, victims of their times, are said to roam these halls, their voices whispering through the darkness. This is a place where the past refuses to stay buried, where the line between history and horror is blurred beyond recognition. Lighthouses. They stand as sentinels, guiding ships to safety, but what happens when the light can't reach those already lost? The St. Augustine Lighthouse has stood for centuries, a silent witness to countless shipwrecks, its beacon unable to save them all. Now it seems the cries of those lost at sea have found a home within its walls. Visitors and staff report chilling encounters, shadowy figures lurking in the tower, disembodied voices echoing through the empty rooms. Some say it's the spirits of former lighthouse keepers forever bound to their duty. Others believe it's the souls lost at sea, drawn to the light that failed to save them in life. Whatever the truth, one thing's for sure, the St. Augustine Lighthouse is more than just a beacon for ships. It's a beacon for the lost, a place where the veil between life and death seems perilously thin. Gettysburg, a place synonymous with sacrifice, with bravery, with the unimaginable horrors of war. The ground here is soaked in the blood of thousands, and their memory lingers, etched into the very fabric of this place. But it's more than just memory that haunts these fields. It's the lingering energy of those who fell here, their souls unable to find peace. Walk through these fields and you can practically hear the clash of steel, the deafening roar of cannons, the anguished cries of the dying. Soldiers in Union blue and Confederate gray are said to still roam these grounds, forever locked in their final, desperate struggle. Unexplained lights flicker in the distance, phantom gunshots pierce the silence, and the air hangs heavy with the scent of gunpowder, even after all these years. This is a place where the past bleeds into the present, where the weight of history is unbearable, and where the spirits of fallen soldiers still march, searching for a peace they may never find. The Queen Mary, once a luxurious ocean liner, now a majestic hotel permanently docked in Long Beach, California. But beneath its glamorous facade lies a darker truth, a history steeped in tragedy and mystery. They say the ship is haunted, its steel hull imprisoning the souls lost at sea. From the ghostly whispers in the first-class pool to the phantom children playing in the shadows, the Queen Mary is a hotbed of paranormal activity. Room B340, sealed off from the public, is said to be the most haunted on the ship, its history shrouded in unsettling stories. Some say it's the spirit of a sailor crushed to death within its walls. Others whisper of a woman in white, forever searching for her lost child. Whatever the truth, one thing's for sure, the Queen Mary is more than just a retired ocean liner. It's a floating tomb, a vessel haunted by the echoes of its past, where the spirits of those lost at sea still roam the decks. Imagine a place where the walls themselves seem to scream with the suffering of those trapped within. That's the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum, a sprawling complex where the mentally ill were once subjected to horrific treatments. The air here is thick with a palpable sense of despair, a heavy weight that settles on you the moment you step inside. Shadowy figures dart down hallways, disembodied laughter echoes through the empty wards, and the chilling screams of former patients still seem to reverberate through the halls. Some say it's the residual energy of their pain and suffering, imprinted on the very structure itself. Others believe it's their tormented souls, unable to escape the horrors they endured in life. Whatever the truth, the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum stands as a chilling reminder of the darkness humanity is capable of, a place where madness lingers long after the last patient has gone. In the quiet town of Villisca, Iowa, stands a house frozen in time, a chilling reminder of a brutal unsolved crime. In 1912, the entire Moore family, along with 2 young guests, were brutally murdered in their sleep. Their killer never brought to justice. Today, the house stands as a macabre museum, attracting those brave enough to spend the night within its walls. But be warned, this isn't just a house, it's a crime scene frozen in time. Visitors have reported chilling encounters, children's voices whispering in the darkness, objects moving on their own, and an overwhelming sense of dread that permeates every room. Some believe it's the spirits of the murdered family seeking answers, seeking peace. Others say it's the killer himself, his dark energy still clinging to the scene of his horrific crime. Whatever the truth, the Villisca Axe Murder House stands as a stark reminder that evil can lurk in the most unexpected places, leaving an indelible stain on the fabric of reality. New Orleans, a city steeped in history, mystery, and magic. Nowhere is that more evident than in St. Louis Cemetery No. 1, the oldest cemetery in the city. Above-ground tombs weathered by time create a labyrinthine city of the dead. This is the final resting place of Marie Laveau, the voodoo queen of New Orleans. But be warned, this hallowed ground is not for the faint of heart. Visitors report encounters with shadowy figures, disembodied voices whispering among the tombs, and an overwhelming sense of being watched. Some believe it's the spirits of those laid to rest here. Others say it's the powerful magic practiced in New Orleans that animates the cemetery. Whatever the truth, St. Louis Cemetery No. 1 stands as a testament to New Orleans' unique relationship with death. Eastern State Penitentiary. Once a symbol of reform, now a decaying monument to despair. Known for its revolutionary design and strict solitary confinement, it's now a breeding ground for paranormal activity. The silence here is deafening, broken only by the creak of rusted metal and the distant slam of a cell door. Visitors report chilling encounters, shadowy figures, disembodied whispers, and an overwhelming sense of being watched. Some say it's the residual energy of prisoners, their pain imprinted on the stone. Others believe it's their tormented souls, unable to escape their earthly prison. Eastern State Penitentiary stands as a chilling reminder of the dark side of human nature. Thanks for joining us on this haunted journey. We've walked through shadows, felt the chills, and faced the unknown. These 10 locations are just a glimpse into the haunted soul of America, places where history and horror collide. So, do you dare to visit? Do you have what it takes to stand face to face with the unexplained, to feel that cold touch, to hear those whispers from beyond? If you're brave enough, let us know in the comments below which location you'd visit and why. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more spine-tingling adventures. See you next time.